Okay, everybody, let's get started. Thank you for joining us September 7th, 2011 for Webgility's affiliate program overview. We will show you how to maximize your affiliate potentials, go over some tools and some sales tips, and pretty much the overview of the affiliate program. I'm going to hand it over to Allegra now for some housekeeping rules about our webinar.
Today's webinar is going to be scheduled for about an hour. All the participants are going to be muted until the end of the presentation, and any questions you have can be submitted via the question screen. You'll see on your right-hand side of the GoToMeeting screen that there is a tab for questions. You can put all your questions there. Then after this, we'll have an open forum Q&A at the end of the presentation where you can ask any of your questions you have. Today's presenters are Dan Scheffler, who's the sales manager. We have Brenda Lee, who is the marketing manager, and myself, Allegra Mitchell. So, how to know if you're in the right place? Well, first off, you should have customers who sell online and who are using QuickBooks. You should, or if you aren't, or if you're going to be an e-commerce guru, and if you are a QuickBooks or an accounting expert, and if you're interested in promoting or selling ECC on your website, as well as promoting and selling ECC to your customers. So some of the topics of today are going to be an overview of Webgility itself. And then we're going to talk about the Webgility affiliate program, how it works, how to manage your performance. We're going to talk about how you get your commission payouts as well. Then we're going to talk about some marketing aspects of the affiliate program, such as best practices, you'll be shown some marketing tools as well as some sales tools as well. And then I'm going to show you an overview of ECC. So I'll show you how to, how ECC works in connecting with your online store, a few functions, and how your customers can manage their orders and products as well as manage their accounting with ECC. So a little bit about Webgility and ECC, who we are. Webgility is an Intuit Gold certified software company, and ECC is the software we produce. It integrates with over 25 online shopping carts and marketplace platforms, as well as major shipping processors. And it works with all PC editions of QuickBooks and QuickBooks Point of Sale, as well as Enterprise. We have customers in the United States, Canada, the UK, and Australia and South Africa. ECC also integrates to the versions of QuickBooks that are unique to Australia and South Africa as well. We have offices in San Francisco, where we are all located, and Indore, India. And we have over a 35-member team that daily bringing ECC to you and constantly rolling out new features for our software. So this is a graphic representation of how ECC works and how your customers or your clients can manage their entire online business with one central application. So now we're going to go into the affiliate overview, and I'm going to hand it over to Dan, and he's going to talk a little bit about this.
So I'm going to go over some of the finances and how this is all paid out and what some of the rules are. Okay, first and foremost, 10%. That's what Webgility pays out. It's 10% of the initial payment, so there's no reoccurring or monthly subscription fees that you get 10% on. This is just the initial amount. This can include upwards to training, setup, users, any add-ons, so pretty much anything that can be in the first order. The commissions are paid out 45 days at the end of each calendar quarter, 3 months. This is to guarantee that our client stays with us and they're not just returning it, so this is a guarantee on our end. It also pays out after you have reached $100 or more. Signing up is easy. There is a link at the very bottom of our homepage called the Affiliate Program. It's a short application. We ask for a couple things, and then you'll send, after you're verified, you will get a link, and you will go into your affiliate account, which I will show you later. This is actually, I'm logged into mine, as you can see here. This is the snapshot overview. This is all the information. You can also break it down through these tabs here. I'll show you in a second. So this is the main important link. You can email this. You can send this. Pretty much this is what your your affiliate ID needs to be clicked on to record the cookies in order to capture your 10%. On the left here, you can see there's a bunch of tools. We have banners. We have page peels, which are pretty cool. We have light boxes, quick info. Text ads, you can pretty much dress up your personal page however you like using these tools with cookies inserted. Also keep track of your commissions. Here you can see that here you can see you can measure your traffic, your commissions. You can see pretty much everything. Pretty straightforward here. With logging in, creating account, I am the manager for the affiliate program. So if you have any password resets or having trouble finding any links or understanding some of your payouts, I will provide a email for you later in the webinar. For the meantime, I have Brenda here to talk about maximizing your marketing and sales with your tools within the affiliate program.
Thank you, Dan. Good morning, everyone. This is Brenda. I'm the marketing manager of Webgility, and today I want to show you some of the ways that you can maximize your marketing with being an affiliate of ours. One of the things that we always want affiliates to know is that it's kind of like a funnel that you're working with. You're basically first promoting ECC and Webgility, and we want to let you know that there is a free trial that your customers can try. It's 15 days free trial, and during those 15 days they have support from us, so you're not alone in providing technical services for your customers. And then once the 15-day trial is complete, they can go in and purchase, and this is where you get your commission from. But again, this is just a model. Many times we have a lot of affiliates that have been using ACC and have highly recommended their customers just to skip the trial and go to the purchase, which is shorten the time for customer purchase time. What are ways to promote ECC? So one of the things is I'm going to go over some tools that we have in your affiliate dashboard, and just kind of what you can do with them. For one thing is you can promote it on your website, and if you go into your affiliate dashboard, you'll see, as Dan has shown, there are banners, page peel, light boxes, etc. that you can just copy and paste the source code onto your website or any other HTML pages that you have. You can also send out an email to your customer and just use a hyperlink using your affiliate linking code. And this is very important for us to be able to track your performance. You must have your affiliate linking code at all time when you're sending out any kind of email or website or banners that you're creating. And then also, if you're doing newsletters or if you're doing pretty email templates, these are considered as HTML emails. And similar to promoting on your website, you can just copy and paste the source code on there. And we also have PDF copies of a marketing collateral that you could print out and provide to your customers. And if you need any specific design or more marketing tools, please contact us and we can work with you to get those out as soon as possible so that you have everything available for you to promote and sell ECC. One of the things that Dan has talked, and I'm just going to mention here, is this is your affiliate standard linking code. This is used to identify who you are, and as you can see, it goes to webgility.com, the third-party iDev affiliate that we use software, and also the ID, and my ID here is 92. On the left side are the banners and all the marketing materials there for you to use. So I'm going to show this to some of the banners and ads that we have available. As you can see here, all you have to do is just click on the banner side, and these are some of the banners that we've created, and all you have to do is, this is the source code here, just highlight this, copy, and then go to your website and go to the back end of your web HTML source code and paste this code in, and you will see this link here, this banner here. And it will also have your tracking ID to let us know that this is, when customer click on this, it will be coming from your site here. We also have page peel, and these are just kind of tricks and trades of marketing tools that you can use, and you can view what this looks like. And basically, this is, if you want to make your website or the promoting site a little more pizzazzy and blinged up, And as you can see, when you log in, go through all these different marketing materials and see which one is best used for your scenario here. And if you need any other, please do contact me, and I can definitely work with you on getting other marketing collateral. And you can also see from here your traffic log. And this allows you to see kind of what you've been doing as for your IP address, the date, the time. These are all the traffic log that you can see to make sure that your performance is being tracked here. So that's kind of it for the marketing side. Dan's going to talk to you about best practices for increasing your sales.
Okay, so being an affiliate, you definitely have some advantages. These sales tools include, just like any customer, you have 15 days of trial. Please call in if you need a light extension. We understand that if you're running around with their program on a laptop. We also have video pages within Webgility's affiliate program. On the left, we'll be adding those as they come and refreshing those as new. We also have landing pages, shopping carts, marketplaces, and landing pages for individual carts, a lot of learning tools. Also, being on the inside, you'll have access to the latest and greatest promotions, coupons, light insider info, so you know what's coming out before anybody else. We can help you ship. You can also talk to me at any time. We can have one-on-one conversations. We can have conference calls with your clients. We can discuss on how to upsell, find more clients, regardless of who your clients may be, if they're working with pro advisors, if they're any kind of company. And then we also provide demos and training. Allegra here is going to go over a couple, just some brief steps over ECC and the overview of what she can bring to the table as far as benefits of you guys can definitely utilize that tool. Last but not least, we also streamline for your support. So regardless of what you may not or may be comfortable with, getting ECC up and running, any customer, anybody on trial will have the full benefits of our technical support. So don't feel that you have to fix everything. We definitely have everybody covered. And then I'm going to hand the mic over to Allegra, and she's going to go over a ECC, a light training, a slight demo here that we'll use up the remainder of our time to go over, what we can bring to the table as far as demos go. So here is Allegra. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Now I'm going to guide you through an overview, and this is going to simulate kind of a training session that I'll be doing with you, the affiliate, and if you need it for your client, those things can be purchased or a small demo can be arranged. So right now we're going to go through a possible current workflow that your clients are experiencing right now. Your clients have an online store and they ship out their orders, so they have to manually put all of the information from their online store into their outside shipping processor, and then they have to take all that information again and copy it into QuickBooks, which can oftentimes be very, very time consuming. Now, what ECC does is you can manage all of these with one central application, which is ECC. ECC is able to download your orders from the online store and then take that same information, and through our shipping module you're able to use your shipping processor, either UPS, WorldShip, FedEx, Indicia, Dazzle, or Stamps.com, and then work that information without copying anything into the shipping processor, and then that shipping processor can send information back into ECC, and then you can take all that information and post that to QuickBooks either as a sales order, sales receipt, invoice, or an estimate. And if you're using QuickBooks Shipping Manager, you can also send that type of tracking information back up to ECC. And then, depending on the cart that your client has, it can change the status and even notify the customer and send information back to the online store. So a little bit about how ECC works. ECC is a desktop software that sits on the computer or the local network where the QuickBooks company file is located. Along with the software, it will also install the Microsoft SQL Server. So information going from your online store to ECC and ECC to QuickBooks and kind of that entire chain, all of that is lightning fast. And it also comes with a store module. And this store module is the main communicator between ECC and your client's store. And that can be installed via a simple FTP process. And the store module actually is not applicable for marketplaces such as Amazon or eBay, and even carts that use an API or XML communication such as BigCommerce, Volusion, or Mouse e-commerce. And through all of this data transfer, all of your data going to and from ECC is always secure and encrypted. So now I'm going to talk about kind of an order fulfillment scenario that your clients can use with ECC. So what you're looking at right now is the dashboard. I like to call this the home screen because this is the first screen that you'll encounter after your client has configured their store, and when they open ECC, this is what they're greeted with at the start of their business day. And here you can find a lot of great information, such as how many orders that you need to post to QuickBooks, how many orders that are unshipped. So a lot of actionable items for them to see at a glance. So when they want to view all of their new orders, they can just click the New Orders tab and view all of the orders here at a glance. As you can see, you've got the order number, the date, the customer first and last name, as well as the amounts of the orders. Now, the steps to processing orders, the first step is to process shipping, and then the second step is to post to QuickBooks, and then post to the online store. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the shipping aspect. Now, this is in terms of our shipping module that you can have. And as I mentioned before, your clients, if they are shipping out their orders, they can either use Indicia Dazzle, as this example shows, or FedEx or UPS World Ship or Stamps.com. And we now have the capabilities to do bulk shipping and printing out multiple labels. So this is what you're looking at here. You're looking at the ready to ship. Once your client is ready to ship out an order, they can then generate all of the labels in succession. And so I'm going to show you an example with Indicia Dazzle. So if this were to be real time, you would see, instead of one label, you would see all 4 labels generated for Indicia Dazzle. The next step is to post to QuickBooks. You can post transactions to QuickBooks either with a sales order, invoice, a sales receipt, or an estimate. And you can do that to easily reconcile the accounts and keep track of your accounting. Now, if you want to view a posted transaction within the QuickBooks interface, you can definitely do that from within ECC. So in the New Orders tab, you'll see a column that says QB for QuickBooks and a green check mark stating that it has been posted to QuickBooks. Now, just clicking on that green check mark will bring up, if your QuickBooks is open, it will bring up that transaction and display it within the QuickBooks interface. So as you can see, all of the information in the order has been retained, such as the customer here. And then you have your items and descriptions and your shipping charge coming in as a line item, as well as the sales order number and any kind of memo order notes that you have here as well. Now, the last step is posting to the store. Now, when you're posting to the store, depending on what kind of cart you have, ECC is able to update that online store status from either pending or processing to either complete or delivered, whatever your clients like to set within their store configuration. And you can also notify your customers with tracking information. In addition to ECC being an order fulfillment software, it also has a product module that allows your clients to manage their inventory between their online store and their QuickBooks. This graphic is showing the transferring products between the store and the QuickBook. And depending on what kind of cart you have, you can do this vice versa. You can have items in your QuickBooks and then have them created on your store. You can also sync up the price and quantity of your products and make sure you always have, or your clients always have, a one-to-one matching ratio between price and quantity of the products in the online store and those same products in their QuickBooks. This is the scheduler. Now, the scheduler is the automation portion of ECC, and the scheduler runs in the system tray. So it's very much independent from the software, seeing as how if ECC is closed, the scheduler will continue to automate functions that have been set by your client. So you can automate downloading of the orders, posting to QuickBooks, posting information to store, and even automatic syncing of the price and quantity. Now with this scheduler, this graphic shows an hour, but with the new release of v3.1, we've actually kind of slashed that down to every 15 minutes. So the scheduler is as real time as 15 minutes can be. Some additional features is the multi-channel management. Now with ECC, from this graphic, you can see I have about 3 stores. Your clients can have up to 50 stores within one particular license. And so they can toggle between those stores, and all of the orders unique to those stores will be housed in their own particular area, and your clients can toggle between them. Another aspect is the multi-user access. So for example, if your client installs ECC on their computer and they want to add an additional user, they can definitely do that within their customer portal, and then within ECC they can set the different permissions. So as you can see in this graphic, we have the primary user, and then one of the add-on users is in the accountant department, and so I've set the permissions as payments and posting to QuickBooks, and the other add-on user is in the shipping department, and I've set their permissions to include shipping, posting to store, and canceling orders, as well as acknowledging orders. Your clients can also heavily customize their packing slips. So they can use their company logo, they can add some footer text, as well as decide what type of information to display on that packing slip for their clients. And they can even tell ECC what printer to direct that packing slip to, as well as how many copies it can print out at a time, and even the font size. This next graphic is the configuration wizard. So configuring a store profile within ECC is extremely easy, and this wizard takes you through each of the screens used to customize the interaction between ECC and your online store and ECC and the QuickBooks. So right now, we have a question and answer open forum area. So this would be a great time to ask any questions you have about the affiliate program, marketing, sales tips, as well if you need me to explain anything else about ECC itself. So I think we do have a question, and Brenda is going to take this one.
Actually, before I answer this particular question, I wanted to talk about the multi-user feature that Allegra was talking about earlier, and she has set up one of the user to be the accountant. And I know that a lot of our affiliates are QuickBook Pro advisors and accounting experts as well. And one of the things that you can tell them is, if they were to use ECC, they can also provide you access to their QuickBook account so that you can be an add-on user for them and help them with any of their accounting inquiries or issues that they have. So this is something that is a good upsell, but as well as being able for you to be a part of ECC customer as an add-on user. So one of the questions that we have is really a good question. John asked, if I promote ECC and Webgility via word of mouth, how is this tracked? And because we're using a third-party software to track traffic coming from your site or your emails or any of your other online marketing that you do, unfortunately, we can't track word of mouth. What we really suggest and highly recommend is that once you talk about ECC and Webgility to your customer, direct them to your website or direct them to certain banners that you have so that they could click on that banner and enter into our site. And that way, that cookie is stored with that particular user, and you will also get tracked and any commission from that customer if they were to purchase ECC. So that's a really great question. Thank you, John.
Thank you. I got a couple from Marilyn. I wanted to let you know that what you saw, bonus in quotations, there are a lot of features with the third-party program that we have. Unfortunately, not all of them we use. We have a very simple system. We don't necessarily need, we haven't unlocked or have been utilizing that feature. So bonuses, no. As far as co-op, maybe partnership, I'd like you to explain that one a little bit more. Maybe go into that. Lead protection, no, we haven't had any problems with that. Like I said, like Brenda said, just click through. You want to take a look at the ads for Webgility. Actually, it looks like, Marilyn, you do have a bunch of questions. Would you feel comfortable open micing it with us for a little bit? Okay, but to answer your question, we can definitely give estimates to the customer for the end user. We have a fairly simple tiered system with plans, but sometimes it can get complicated. We can definitely walk you or your client through all the add-ons and add it up, and also give multiple options as far as the end result. And not everything is set in stone. It's very important to know that a client can start small with our $19 plan and move up, or add or discontinue users or stores. There is no contract as far as how long you have to stay with the program. And you can just call in after the webinar. Okay, any other questions? Okay, I think Brenda's going to answer a couple. 1 second, please.
Hi, Marilyn. We'll try to get the the phone number to you as soon as possible. If you have any further questions, if not, please do use the chat window to submit any questions that you have. I have a question with regards to, can I create my own banner to promote ECC and Webgility? And we definitely we are very happy if you have the skills and ability to do that and help us with that too. One of the things that we do request is that you do send us what your promotion banner look like so that we can approve the content regarding our brand. We want to make sure that our brand and our products are properly represented. But as for creating your own banner, go for it. I know that we have a few there, but we definitely would like to see more. So that was a question from Dan. I have another question from Bob. I am a developer with little training on QuickBooks. Where can I refer customers to for QuickBooks questions? Great question there. We do have, because our affiliate community is very diverse, we have people that are developers, we have people that are web designers, QuickBook and accounting experts, and some have certain skills and some have other skills. So we try to connect all our affiliates together. One of the things is, if you have any QuickBook question, contact us, and we will refer you to the correct affiliate to help you with that. And that way, you guys could help each other out, or we will try to answer as best as we can as well. So those are the two questions. And I just have another one. This is from Barbara, and she asked, can I promote ECC using social media such as Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, or go on any chat forums? And Barbara, definitely. Please do that. Those are great marketing channels, and we highly recommend that you do all those. And just make sure that when you do that, use your affiliate linking code when you direct them to Webgility, so that you are rewarded for your efforts as well. I think Dan has another question.
Okay, Marilyn, I see that you called in. Well, to answer your question, we are always attending conferences and all those summits and everything, but we will not be attending the Orlando ISP Summit in October. Okay. If anybody, I guess we'll wrap it up if nobody has anything else to add. We will be on the phones. It's 877-753-5373 after this webinar to answer any kind of question you need. Thank you for joining us. And if you need any demos, if you need to schedule anything, please give me an email. Well, thanks for joining us, and have a good day.